Hey there, it's Jenny Fenig coming to you live today on Valentine's Day. Happy V Day. Happy Day of Love. This is really my love letter to you. I've been working really hard on something and it's finally ready for me to share with you. And that feels really good. I am in this powerful space of creating and finishing for me. For me. If you like it and want to be part of it, awesome. And if you don't, that's awesome too. There's something so powerful about creating, the sheer act of creating. And sometimes we forget because we're so tuned into what do I think they want? What do I think they will buy? What do I think they're looking for? And then we can lose our way as a leader and an artist. And so I want to talk to you today about that and just celebrate that we're here doing this thing. Let me check over here, this little live stream action. I've been playing, with this technology and I'm never not amazed by it, honestly. If you if you're like me and maybe you're not super tech savvy, I'm enough, I would say I'm enough tech savvy to be dangerous, but I don't understand all the back end pieces and parts, but I just love that it works. So thank you so much for tuning in. I'm thrilled to spend this time with you. Okay, so let me give it to you straight. This is not the time to sit back and cross your fingers and hope for the best. This is my love letter. My love letter is filled with truth because this is the time for true leadership from leaders like me and you. And this is the time for you to speak truth to power and make some big money moves. This is the time to put some stakes in the ground about what you're available for and who your work is really for. And that's what I want you to tune into. Who is your work really for? I know you've been pushed around out there, or sometimes you've been told that you're too ambitious, you're too passionate, you're too loud, you're too confident, you're too much of a know-it-all, you're too. You've been told that you're too much, maybe you want too much. And what I know to be true is that your desire to be better is what makes you a powerful force for needed change in the world. And this world needs change. I know you have something powerful that you are saying right now, or you want to say right now, and you want to do right now. I know you're excellent at your craft and you're itching to help more people in your business. I'm with you on that. And if you are seeing what I see, you see what's happening out there and you are feeling it big time. I got to be real with you. These last few weeks have been super intense for many different reasons. If you remember the month of January, that was a year inside of a month. It was heartbreaking. So many of the things that happened. And, we're in this really wild time. It is wild out there. And that is why your work is more important now than ever. This is the time to make the impact that is yours to make. Can you feel that? I feel that honestly is one of the things I'm holding on to right now. This is our time. So I often hear from fellow leaders on this path that you are overwhelmed and it's so easy to default to the I don't have time. I don't have time. This isn't the right time because you're so in the weeds, like head down. And that often is the point of all of the chaos out there, is to keep you so discombobulated and off your game that you don't really make real progress. And I'm here to make real progress. I'm here to make a massive impact. How about you? I am reminded of this over and over and over again. Many of you know I have a younger sister who passed away. This month of February is the anniversary of her passing. It'll be 31 years ago on February 27th. And just yesterday, I was a part of an excruciatingly painful yet very profound memorial service for a young man who passed away. It was the brother of my son's friend, tragically in a car accident. He was just an incredible human. And it's just a stark reminder that none of us know when this is all going to end. And so I want you out there, out front. Enough with being the good girl, enough with being afraid of saying or doing the wrong thing and getting in trouble. We're going to override that fear with love and a burning desire, get this, to do what you came here to do. You with me on this? Do what you came here to do. How about we get into some good trouble? You with me? So the vibe I'm tapping into right now, I'm inviting you to play with, is to know what you stand for and to stand tall. Stand tall for that in which you stand. And when you do, you will be sharing more, you will be serving more, and you will be selling more. That's the opportunity. That's the invitation. So if you do know me, and if you do, say hi. I would love to connect with you. And if you don't, I'm really glad you found me today. What you'll discover is that I am very passionate about what I'm passionate about. I speak up, I move, I create, and I take a stand. I can't help it. It is how I'm wired. It is what I'm here for. And my willingness to take this stand has created everything good in my business and my world. It has brought incredible clients and opportunities, and it's made things very clear that my work is not for everyone, just like yours is not for everyone. And something that I have discovered that has been just incredible that I want to share with you today is when I decided to unhook from the need for everyone to clap for me. When I decided to unhook from that, that is when I became liberated. And that is the opportunity in front of you now. It's so understandable that we would want the whole world to clap for us and just be our biggest fans. No matter what we do, wherever we are, we need everyone to be a fan and everyone to be supportive, and that our work just appeals to every single person on the planet. And it just isn't going to be the case. And that's okay. When you unhook from that need for the whole world to clap for you, you experience liberation. And this liberation will fuel the expansion of your work into the hearts and hands of the absolute best clients, collaborators, and fans on the planet. I want you to take that in. I didn't say it's the whole world, but it will be the absolute best of the best because they are here for you and you are here for them. And it is a beautiful, beautiful dance. Now, this is about building a bold business and brand that supports you in living and leading honestly. That is where we are. That is where we are right now. If you look around and you see everything that's going on and you say, wow, well, if that's possible, well, what else is possible? Here's where I'm going. No fakeness, no hiding, no waiting. Take a Stand brand, which I'm about to tell you about, is my unique take on how to shape and solidify your rightful place in this wild online space and business climate. And when I say wild, I mean wild. I mean wild. And we're going to make this work for us. We are going to take our work even farther than we ever dreamed. And so the truth, when you know what you stand for, you won't fall so easily. And that is mission critical today and for the foreseeable future. When you build a Take a Stand brand, you will tap into a force, and this force translates into greater impact, influence, and income. To step into this next level of your expansion, you've got to claim your vision that is so bold, so audacious, and so confident that the sheer force of your commitment has a transformational effect on everyone you touch. This to me is the magic. Truly, I think about how I show up in rooms, and it wasn't always like this. This has been a journey. This has been an effort. This has been a choice. But where I am now, where I'm inviting you to come and meet me, is for you to tap into that force. And so that your commitment and your energy and your decision to be bold, unapologetic you, it has a transformational effect on everyone you touch. And that impact is for the better of humanity. So if you are feeling the pull for something better, you belong in Take a Stand brand. I am officially announcing doors are open for Take a Stand brand. And I just am holding that space. I'm visualizing, I'm seeing all the incredible humans who are going to join me here. I created this, honestly, for me. I created this for me. This is the experience that I want to be a part of. And I trust that those who are vibing with it, who are seeing it, feeling it, tasting it, touching it, you're going to meet me here. you're going to meet me here because you know this is your place. You know that the work we're going to do in this container will unlock new levels for you. So if you know that you are alive at this very moment because you have a mission to complete and it's not done yet because you're still here on this planet right now, you belong in Take a Stand brand if you're ready to activate something more powerful, more potent, more magnetic. And if you know that now is absolutely the time and you are stoked to join forces with other incredible badasses like you to take your work further than you ever dreamed, this is why I've been working on Take a Stand brand. This is why I'm bringing this forth. So if you've been with me for a while, you know that years back, I led an event called Take a Stand. This was back in 2019. If you were there, say hi. What a moment, what an experience. And then a few months later, boom, 2020 happened and we all remember 2020. It's been quite a few years, hasn't it? And I really focused on this concept, this material. And as I was sitting with what is next and what is this moment requiring and where do I feel called to go and lead and experience, I knew I wanted to bring this out. And I have totally reimagined what this experience is. I'm bringing it forth in an online program. It is a transformational experience. And the purpose is to help you strengthen your brand positioning so that more incredible people know about you, talk about you, and buy from you. We are in business. We want people to buy from us, and we want the best people to buy from us so that we can do our deep work and we can help change lives. We can do what we came here to do. My intention with this is that if you choose in, you will look back on this moment when you said yes as the moment where the game changed because you truly played your game. We all know there's a game going on. And when you recognize that you get to play your game in this grand scheme, that's when things get real. All right. So I am just freaking over the moon that we're doing this. This idea wouldn't leave me alone. I've been playing with it, tweaking it, massaging it, bringing the idea into form. I want to shout out Miranda on my team because her and I make a really powerful collaboration where I'll send her something and I sent her something and it wasn't fully done, but we've worked together so long that I can give her something kind of like 3/4 baked and she'll get it over the finish line. She'll get it back to me and I'll make, final tweaks to be able to share with you. And so that's what this week was. That's what this week was, in addition to me, processing my own sadness and pain over my friend's loss of her son and helping my son through himself. And so I just want to tell you, we're all human. We're all holding a lot. So many people are experiencing loss, or you have big wins, you have big celebrations, you have stuff you're dealing with, personally, business, health-wise. This is what it is to be human. And so the purpose of us playing with what we're going to and Take a Stand brand is for you to get crystal clear on what it is that you stand for. What is it that you will double down on? And what is it that you will say, hey, I'm out. I'm not available for this. And you see this happening right now. If you read anything out there, I am a real fan of journalists and I believe in a powerful media. I was trained as a journalist in school. And so miss me with, fake news everywhere. I'm not doing it. Okay. Journalists are treasures. And I truly, truly believe that we have this invitation and an opportunity to take a stand for what we know matters. And if you're not clear on this, then you can get really wobbly really fast and it can throw you very, very, very off course. I've done that before I recognize, hey, I took some wrong turns. I got to get back over here. And there's no shame in that game. It's just saying, hey, there is a better way. And that better way is going to lay out for you here in Take a Stand brand. All right. And so you all are welcome to send me a message. If you want the link to this, you can check it out for yourself. We just launched this and we are offering launch pricing right now. It is freaking hot. It is potent. It is sizzling and it will not be around for too long. This program does start in early March. We're kicking off March 6th. And again, we're doing launch pricing. That pricing will then go away and the price will increase. And so if you're curious, send me a message and I'm happy to give you more details on this. This is a 6-week experience. It's led live by me. None of this stuff is pre-recorded. We're going in there together to see what we find together. We will have live trainings each week. I'm going to walk you through each step of the journey. This is really cool. I've added this in as this is what I want to do. We're going to kick off each week with a live activation to deepen into your truth and make bold moves from this place. This is where you can just come and receive. I'm going to be pouring into you, just having you feel this potent energy, and you're going to ride that wave as you design your week and make some big moves. Because I'm not going to pretend that this is the easiest road in the world, because it's not. It's going to bring up your stuff. You will have some people who will come with you as you take your stand, and others who will say, peace out, I can't do this with you. And you know what? It's all good. It's all good. And so I'm here to help you get stronger. You're going to be putting in the reps. You're going to be putting in the practice. Okay. We will have coaching opportunities. You're going to connect with so many other amazing women on the path. And of course, you'll have ongoing access to the content. So if you can't come live to any of our sessions, we've got you covered. Okay. The journey is hot. I really tuned in and said, where do I want to take us? And here's where we're going. We're going to start with true you, tapping into what do you stand for? Like, what are your values? What are your values? What makes you tick? What makes you you? And then we're going to move into a conversation about strong opinions. And I'm super stoked for that one. Then we're going to move into becoming a respected authority with some of the moves that you make. And then play your game. Play your game. And this one, I just feel like the hairs on my skin stand up. So this one's going to be super electric. Then we're going to talk about money moves, because money does move. And so how is money moving for you, and how are you allowing it to move? And then finally, we will touch down on what you came here for, what you came here for. It is going to be a whole vibe. And I'll tell you, when you pay in full, we are creating something super cool. And that is this I wish I had a real one in my hand, but you will see a photo on the page. We're creating custom mugs that will get you all fired up. And it's jumbo sized for those of you with big thirsts and even bigger dreams. And so I'm really excited for us to cheers in our fancy mugs. And I just had a lot of fun putting this together. And I want to remind you that you're allowed to have fun putting your creations together. What is it that you're here to do? A lot of my clients, we are in the business of transformation. This is what we do. We take our clients through a process of where they are to where they want to go. And we do it in our unique, magical, glorious, interesting, just everything way. And I want you to give yourself permission to do what it is that you want to do here. Unhook from the need for applause. You might hear my dogs barking. And create the art, create the experience that you see, you feel, you hear, you touch. And then trust the right people are going to come join you there. They're going to come join you there. It just is. It just is. It just is. So with that, who let the dogs out? Who let the dog? Remember that song? And you might hear I have a little bit of a Stevie Nicks voice right now. It is winter, and winter is wintering. And yeah, but I'm doing well. And I am so thrilled that I had an opportunity to come and talk with you today, to just pour in, share what's on my heart. This is my love letter. I am here to help you take that stand. That's it. That's it. That's it. And this is the time, and you are the one. And I would love to have you with us if you're feeling it too. So I'm going to give you a link. It's jennyfennig.com/stand. That's jennyfennig.com/stand. You can see what we've got going, and let's do this thing. Let's do this thing. Okay. Happy V-Day. I'm going to wrap this up. Going to have some dinner with my family. Here's my plan. I'm going to be taking a super early shower, getting pajamas on, and we're likely going to bring in some of our favorite pizza. That's my hope. One of our favorite pizza places is closing after 25 years here. It's bittersweet for sure. So I want to see if we can get some of that pizza tonight. And that's just another reminder too that some of your favorite places don't last forever. So if you really want something, you go get it. You go get it. Give that to you and make sure that you are loving yourself very deeply. The most ultimate magical love affair, like the best one you'll ever have, is the one that you have with yourself. And when you love yourself deeply and when you pour that love into you, you show the world how you deserve and desire to be loved. Okay, everybody, be well. I love you. And I look forward to taking a stand with those of you, big players like me, who are building a Take a Stand brand. Be well and have an excellent weekend. Bye, everyone.